Hello everyone. Today I would like to read out the 10th chapter titled The Astrological Predictions from My Manuscript When I Met My Grandfather. This is the last chapter of this manuscript. This is a work of fiction created for storytelling and entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to real people, places, or events is purely coincidental. The story contains emotional and supernatural themes. Viewer discretion is advised. I'd like to read out the story. That night I lay on my bed quietly watching. My grandfather stood near the open window. I still remember his smile and our last conversation. Molu, please sleep. Don't ever fear anything or anyone. Mutashan and his blessings are always with you. I was just a child then. I didn't know that one day I would carry these words as an adult. Now, whenever fear comes close, his voice returns to me. That night, I slept peacefully. I felt his gentle touch on my forehead. The next morning was different. We were waiting for the astrologer. It was a yearly ritual. He would come and guide our family about prayers and protection. After the usual reading, he spoke calmly. My grandmother will live in this house only for a few more months. After that, she will move with her children. The house will be sold. It will pass through many hands, but no one will be able to stay here peacefully. It will remain locked, and its true owners will always be someone from our family. Kunyiraman Etan's soul still wanders here, protecting the family. My grandmother smiled faintly. It felt like she already knew. A few days later, we went to my paternal grandparents' house. Then weeks passed and we returned to Delhi. Life slowly moved on. School, routine, everything became normal again. That same year, my grandmother fell ill. My uncle and mother decided to bring her from the village, and a few months later, the house was sold. I never saw it again. Years later, something pulled me back, a strange urge to return. Maybe I wanted to see him again. My grandfather. This time there was no haunted road, no fear, only change. Trees were gone. A tar road had replaced the mud path. The village looked different, cleaner, quieter, new. Even the temple walls were freshly painted and the laterite stones were gone. I visited Indu Chechi's home. I wanted to see everything again. The memories, the house, the past. Do you want to see the house? She asked. We went there to the place that once held my childhood. I met Sindhu Chechi too. She now worked at a printing press. No longer the storyteller, but a woman with a quiet life, neatly dressed in a sari, calm, composed. I wondered, did she ever write those stories down? She smiled softly. It's just a printing press for wedding cards and occasions. Then I saw the house. It was locked, completely silent. A strange numbness filled me, as if I had already expected this. I looked towards the well. Clean, no thorns, no signs of past. I wished just once to see him again. But there was nothing, only silence, Indu Chechi said softly. If every new owner stays for a few days and then leaves, no one has been able to live peacefully. The last one simply locked it and went away. She didn't know who owned it now. I stood there thinking, did I really meet him? My grandfather? That summer? Did I really see those figures, or were they just fear shaped into stories? Today, those roads are different, busy, filled with life. So, where did everything go? Did they disappear, or were they never there at all? Some questions never find answers. They stay with us quietly, forever. But whenever I think of that summer, I feel calm, not fear, but peace. My grandfather's presence was real to me. Even if no one else understands it, I cherish it every moment, in memory and in silence. That is a story of Molu and her grandfather. A story that began as a horror and slowly became something else, something deeper, something human. Some people fear ghosts and spirits, but sometimes the real fear lies in human hearts. Whenever you face fear, do you step back or do you look for that one presence that holds your hand and makes you brave? Perhaps stories like this exist everywhere between real and unreal. Some may say this is fiction, some may think it is real, but that remains a secret between Molu and me and her grandfather. Because in the end, it doesn't matter whether a story is real or not. What matters is the truth it leaves behind. That's all for the day. Do let me know your thoughts about this chapter by writing in the comments section. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.